Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me, and I'm going to be using the L.A Girl products along with a couple of other products that I've been wanting to try out that I have just gotten. So if you enjoy this kind of video, don't forget to subscribe and also click the little notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up at the end, and we are just going to go right ahead and get started. So first I'm going to use my L.A Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. And I got all of these products at Ulta. And I'm just going to see. This is like a kind of silicone-like consistency. I feel like it's a nice thick consistency, and I hear a lot of people really like this product. It feels very similar to the Professional Primer by Benefit, but it does not have a tint to it. It is just a clear primer. And it looks like it really smoothed out my pores really, really well. Alright, so next I'm going to be using my L.A Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. And this is the packaging for this. And it does come with a little pump. I went ahead and I used it once before just to see kind of like what the foundation was like and that sort of thing, because I wanted to be able to give you guys a full correct review. And I really liked the foundation last time I used it. It seemed like it was like medium coverage. It's not really full coverage, but it does add a nice kind of like glow, like a sun-kissed glow to your skin. And this is in the color Fair, and it says that it is supposed to be a medium to full coverage, smooth, long-wearing, flawless-looking finish. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my face, and just let me know what you guys think about it. And I'm going to be blending this out with my beauty blender. I feel like the color is really, really nice. It's a little, it has a little bit of a yellow undertone, but it's giving me really, really good coverage in my opinion. And it was a very affordable foundation as well. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was this past Saturday I went to Carowinds with my fiance and my mother-in-law. Well, my future mother-in-law. And so anyways, waited in line for one of the roller coasters, and turns out that I couldn't fit in the roller coaster because my hips were too wide. Never had that problem before. And it's not like I'm, 600 pounds. I wear a size 18 to 20 and a size 2X top. So I felt like I should be able to ride the rides. Or I felt like, that they should have at least been accommodating to more people that are my size. And my fiance also is around the same size as well. Well, it says nothing about this on their website. It does not say that there is a weight limit. It does not say that if you are this tall or this size that you cannot ride the rides. So we paid the $50, $55 actually, to get into the park, and then it was a $20 fee to park in the parking area. So here we are going through the park, and this roller coaster we couldn't get on. We were at least able to get on the ride where it's like a river rampage ride, kind of like the ride at Dollywood. But we rode that. We had to wait like almost 2 hours to ride that. And then whenever we went to go ride the scramblers, we couldn't ride those together. We had to ride separately because the seat belts did not reach far enough over. And so basically we just got to ride like 4 rides for $55, which in my opinion is not worth it at all. So if you're a bigger person, I would not pay the money to go to Carowinds because they are not accommodating to the rides, and they also will not reimburse you for anything as well. So for lunch, we went to this place that was supposed to be one of the best sports bars in the state. And this was inside the park as well. And so me and my fiance thought that our meal included at least a side. So we got the Philly steak and cheese, which is like a foot-long sub, and we thought that that included the fries or at least some chips with it. Well, we get our meal, and this doesn't even include a drink because we had gotten our drink cups separately. And so we get our Philly, and it's basically just a Philly steak sandwich on a sub, about 12 inches long, with like white cheese on top. No peppers, nothing like that, no veggies or anything like that. $10.95 per sandwich. So if you are going to go to Carowinds, I suggest taking a picnic lunch or packing something of your own because the food is actually definitely overpriced. This was very unfortunate considering that this was our first time to Carowinds. I feel like it was not worth our money. It was super packed. The rides were not accommodating to our size, which is weird because it's not like we're ginormous people. And overall, I just felt like it was definitely not worth it at all. It might be a good place to take your teenage kids, but then you have to pay for you to get in as well. So I feel like that's just a waste of money. So next, I'm going to be using the L.A Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. And this is the packaging for this. And I also tried this out as well and did a few swatches. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this under my eye. And it is a little bit orange, to be honest, a little on the orange side. But I feel like this is good for me because it kind of helps to cover up my dark circles, which is good. This color might be good for a darker skin tone. And I will tell you guys the color that I got. This is the color Light Ivory. I feel like this is definitely not a light ivory. I feel like it is more of like a medium color. Because I feel like ivory should be a lot lighter than this. It seems to be blending out really well though, and it's providing really good coverage to my under eye area. It is creasing a little bit, so I'm going to be setting this here in just a moment. But I do feel like it provides pretty good coverage. So this is what the concealer looks like. If I were you, if you were going to buy this concealer, I would go at least probably 2 shades lighter than what you would think that you would wear, just because it seems like it is such a dark coverage. So to set my concealer and probably to set the rest of my face here, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Pressed Powder. And I'm also going to be doing some pictures with this as well, because since it says it is high definition, that means it should not give you any kind of white looking ghostly flashback. So we are going to see how that works. So I'm just going to go right ahead and go on into this powder, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M536 brush for under my eye. And I'm just pressing that in. You want to kind of press it in the skin, not smear it, because that might take off some of your concealer. So you just want to press lightly into the skin. And I feel like it's kind of making my under eye look a little bit old. If you can tell, you can kind of see like the wrinkles a little bit under my eye. So I'm not a real big fan of that. But other than that, I feel like the powder looks okay. And I'm just going ahead and setting the rest of my face with this. Overall, I feel like the powder gave me a nice finish on my makeup. I feel like it matches my skin tone pretty well, and that it gave me the nice matte finish I was looking for. But what I really like is you can still see some of that kind of like shine and glow from the foundation underneath the powder, but it's not too much. It makes it a little bit more matte, but not too matte to where it feels really drying on your face. So I really like that a lot. And so next, for my contour, I do not have a contour by LA Girl. I could not find one. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use for bronzer my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. And I've used this in a video before, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my face like I normally would with my bronzing brush. And I really like the coverage that this bronzer gives. It's just like a nice sun-kissed sheer coverage. It's nothing that's too deep. I feel like if you have a lighter skin tone like me, that this is the perfect bronzer for you. And I don't bronze and contour separately. I kind of just do it together in one go. Just because I personally don't feel like there's a need to do two separate things. I just kind of like, you know, line my face like it should be when I'm putting on my bronzer. I'm going to take this down my neck a little bit as well to kind of blend that color in. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush, and this is the Luxie 249 brush, and I'm going to be using the bigger end to kind of snatch my nose. And so I have my bronzer applied. So my next step, I'm going to be using the L.A. Girl Just Blushing Cheek Blush, and this is in the color Just Natural. And I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild brush. And I feel like this blush is very, very pigmented. I feel like this is a beautiful blush. It blends very well. It's really pigmented, and it adds just a nice natural kind of blush to your cheeks. So this is the blush. I feel like it is absolutely beautiful. So next, for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the L.A. Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. And it looks like this. And one side of it does have a spoolie on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that to kind of brush through my brows. And then the other side has a little bitty tip on it, kind of like the the Maybelline one that just came out. So I'm going to go ahead and feather through my brows. A few other things that I want to update you guys about is that I started my new job this Monday. So I'm pretty excited about that. That is why I haven't gotten this video up until now, just because I've been going through my orientation. And so I've been busy with that. So I hope you guys understand. But I'm pretty excited that I'm finally started. It seems like it's been forever since I've been working. I'm on the urology floor, so that's kind of still in my field of practice, which is, you know, kidney failure, bladder issues, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think I'm really going to like the people that I'm working with. I feel like it's a really good group of people. So for my blush, I'm going to, sorry, not my blush. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the L.A. Girl Eye Looks Mesmerizing Palette. And this is just a really small palette. It is in the color Glamorize. And it's mostly just all purples. I feel like I was probably in a purple eyeshadow kind of mood whenever I bought this. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this eyeshadow. And first I am going to be using the color right here, this light color for my transition shade. So I can already tell that this palette is very pigmented because I barely dipped my brush into the shade, and this is the color that I'm getting. And this is a very affordable palette. All of these L.A. Girl products was so affordable, and I just love that you can get quality products for a really good price. Then to deepen up my crease, I'm going to be going in to this kind of darker purple color right here. I feel like this is working really well to deepen up that crease area. This color is also very pigmented and it's really, really pretty. It's blending out really easily. And then for my outer corner of my eye, I'm just going to grab, let's see, I'm going to grab one of my Morphe brushes here. And I'm going to go in with this deepest color purple right here for my outer and maybe inner corner as well. Once again, very pigmented shade. I barely dipped my brush into the shade and you can see the pigment that's coming off of these eyeshadows. And it is just beautiful. I feel like this is such a beautiful palette. And definitely worth your money. Let me know if you guys want me to try the Juvia's Place palettes. I've been seeing a lot of influencers using those palettes. And I see that they are so pigmented. Like, those palettes are just beautiful. And I've heard that it is definitely worth your money. So for my lid, I'm going to be using the sparkly color right here, which is the last color in the palette. And I'm just going to use my finger for that because that's how shimmers go on the best, in my opinion. And I'm just going to be popping this right on to the lid. So with this, you can tell that there is a little tiny bit of fallout there on the bottom. But overall, I feel like this is a beautiful palette. And that the colors are just popping. And that is just such a beautiful, beautiful palette to work with. So for my lower lash line, I'm just going to go ahead and dip back into that medium purple color. And I'm just going to take this all along the lower lash line. Just to kind of give my eye a little bit of dimension. And that is just, that's beautiful, you guys. I mean, it really is. I am already in love with this palette. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm using my Tweezer Man eyelash curler. I love this curler because it doesn't, you know, clip onto your eyelashes. It is a plastic curler. And I just feel like it works really, really well. It doesn't pull your eyelashes out. It doesn't stick to your mascara or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and show this to you guys just for reference purposes. And dust that shadow off my under eye there. And this is not a L.A. Girl product that I'm getting ready to use, but I did receive this as a sample from Ulta when I ordered my L.A. Girl products. And this is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, and it is in the color black. This is what the little container looks like. I've never tried this mascara before, so this should be really interesting. The little applicator looks like it's really defining, so we will just see how this works. Alright, so I feel like it separates the lashes really, really well. It's very easy to use. I feel like it could be a little bit blacker than what it is, but I feel like it is providing wonderful color, and it's working really well on my lower lash line. Like, I was able to precisely get my lower lash line, which I'm usually never able to do. I don't know why, I'm just not. And so this is one eye finished. I'm not going to go very dramatic today. I'm not going to use a liner. I'm just going to use the mascara. I have some errands to run today, and so I didn't want to do anything too heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and I finished my other eye off camera, and I just decided to go ahead and apply some lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and they are in the color black, and I think these lashes are absolutely beautiful. I got them from Marshall's, and I didn't even have to cut them or anything to fit my eye. They were already perfectly formed for the eye. They were really easy to put on, and the lash glue that I used was the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. And so this is what this looks like. This is the best eyelash glue I feel like I have ever found, because it dries so fast, and it is just wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. So last but not least, I'm going to well, this really isn't the last thing I have to do, because I gotta apply me some highlight, girl. So for highlight, I'm going to be using the Bretman palette by Babe in it's called Babe in Paradise, and it's by Morphe, collaboration with Bretman Rock. And so I'm just going to take my small little brush here, my small little Morphe brush, and I'm going to go in and dip into this light color right here, and I'm going to take that on my inner eye and brow bone. I feel like this is really bringing some pop to that inner eye. Alright, and I feel like that looks really beautiful. So for my highlight, for my cheeks and everything, I'm going to be using my Morphe brush here. And this is the brush I always use for the highlight brush. And I'm just going to be going in with this kind of like natural color right here at the top. As you can tell, I use it a lot. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, chin, and temple area. And I love these highlights. They are just so pretty. Alright, now that we have the highlight done, I'm going to go into my last L.A. Girl product I have to show you guys, and it is the L.A. Girl Lipify Stylo One Swipe Intense Creamy Color. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is in the color Giddy, and it just kind of twists up like this. Be careful twisting it up because it does not go back down. Ooh. That is a really pretty color, y'all. Wow. This is a beautiful color. I really like this color a lot. Now I'm going to see how this dries down. It's staying a little bit glossy, but it's drying down pretty matte, pretty on the matte side. So to finish up this look today, I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And I'm going to let that dry. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and join my YouTube family. It would mean the absolute world to me. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell to see all my future uploads. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
You told me to lighten up, but it's not easy breaking habits. I've got a ton of bad days lined up, and I ain't gonna chase no rabbits. You said it's not as bad as all that.